Yeah, I'm casting with my good buddy Davey today. Say hello.
Yo guys.
And yeah, about to go live for the Pistol Bash today. We're playing Rhine, which is interesting because this map's not normally played, so going to see some action that don't usually see. I think we're just about to go live for the Pistol Bash. I'm not quite sure what the rosters are at the moment, but what do you reckon on this one, Davey?
I saw the last matches and I streamed the last matches. What I saw is you can have a very solid defense side, need to camp then and don't die fast, or just get completely rushed out on the on the attack side, because I see people just picking Thompson and just spray and rush as fast as they can on this map. I don't know this map that good because I don't play it often. Yeah, I know you call it names and such, but I didn't play it at all. What for you, Warlord?
Yeah, I've been practicing it the past few weeks because obviously I've got to play it with Team UK, but yeah, it's weird. I mean, it's one of those maps where it's just not played enough to be known as having an easier side. So I mean, I'm not sure whether the Pistol Bash is as important on this map, but you know, you get some interesting play. I mean, you obviously have the fast sort of crazy rushes into the A site, but then you can more have the slow covered each other sort of play when you go towards the B. So I mean, it's quite interesting. I mean, it's fairly difficult for the Axis to defend this map actually, because both of the bomb sites sort of fairly easy for the Allies to get to and sort of get the bomb down, but they're also fairly difficult for the Allies to defend them as well. So
I think smoke. Right. Smoke's going to be important.
Yeah, well, yeah, like I said, I haven't seen these Slovakian teams or Slovakian team even play before. Obviously, I know the Netherlands team. They're sort of quite, well-known players. They're all long-time players of Call of Duty scene. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't write Slovakian team off at all. I'm spectating them now. They look like they've got some pretty good aim on them. So
yeah, they should have. They're just nothing for nothing, or the best of the country, as I suppose. I don't know much people from that country that play, but I think it's gonna be interesting. I hope to see some awesome shots.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're gonna looking for some nice Russian play. That's what I hope for, because I mean, camp is a bit boring, but yeah, I'm waiting for them to start up. Really, I mean,
we're just waiting for Team Slovakia at the moment.
Yeah, I think our main is AFK as well as Seed.
And for as we know, you wanna give it a shout out what players play Warlord?
Give a what, sorry?
I will do it. So we have Team Netherlands playing versus Team Slovakia. Let me check what players are playing today. For the Team Netherlands we have Snail, Lance, Matje. And I think we have Vierkor, but his name is What Is This Shit Map? And we have Aiden. For Team Slovakia we have Seed, Scar, Nizet, and we got Ben and Gino. And of course for you here, shoutcasting Warlord and Davey and streamer Robin. So I hope
that's the only bit that's important. We're the sexy ones, so.
Agree on that. We're just still waiting for Team Slovakia to ready up.
A quick shout out, really shout out to Scab, because he won't leave me alone on Xbox. And shout out to Marvin as well. They're all tuned in. Yeah, I think we're still waiting on the same two guys after wasting all that time. And a shout out to Lee as well, because he's a boss and he's angry if we don't. He beats us. Guys. It's not like that. He beats me up. Okay, it looks like Phenomen's ready. They're just discussing some last minute bash tactics, or whether they are genuinely AFK. I'm looking forward to see good play from Supreme. I know he's a wicked player, so I'm gonna be keeping my eye on him. Got a pretty big ego on him though, but it's backed up. So we're just gonna go live for the bash now. I'm gonna spectate Snail.
Then I made a mistake. Vierkor doesn't play if it looks like this. Then it's Supreme, yeah? Isn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be Supreme, yeah. Interesting in not playing with that Vicar. I mean, he's. I think he had to go. That's why they had the initial
Yeah.
worries about the wild card. But
Yeah, because last time we shoutcasted, he was playing phenomenal on the Mata, really
Yeah.
carrying the Netherlands.
well, he always does. I mean, that's the kind of player that he is. But like, Nizhead's going to go for a bit of a suicide run. Managed to take down Supreme. But both teams been pretty caged about this one. Not really giving away too much. Oh, the wonders of bashing, eh? That Lance is going to drop Nized player. He's going to call him Nized. You know he's going to drop Aiden. It's all going to be on Lance Matye. Lance is going to drop Scar. Gino's going to drop him in return. It's all on Matye. He's sort of back in the spawn, smashing his mouse about like a crazy man.
Run, Forrest, run. Yeah, like I say, we don't actually know if there's any side here in big favor. Because or you can get your spots on the defense side and just camp it out, or you can get really rushed so hard that it's not funny anymore on this map. So
Yeah,
that's
I
gonna
would
be
honestly have to say, I think the easy side is the Allied side. I mean, you get so much movement in and around, and it's so difficult for the Germans to rotate. It's just there's 10 seconds left actually. If imagine you can hold them off here, them. I think they actually win this if they don't go for him.
Axis win.
I don't know. I have to say that's literally the most boring pistol bash I've ever seen in my life. But is that they're a bit confused about what they're gonna do.
I think it's logic
Like-
that Team Slovakia can choose which
Yeah,
side
Netherlands
wants
are
to
gonna be gracious and not argue about it. Just give it to them. Looks like we're gonna see Netherlands on the American, starting out on the attack side, and Slovakia on the German side. Looks like it's gonna be pretty interesting here. I mean, obviously we've been talking about Allies being the easiest side. I've just talked about it. And Slovakia have actually gone for the German side first, so
What I
a bit of
think
mind
is
game.
that they should just get their spots and don't die in the first 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Because if I think you get this A side locked out, you're able to get the rounds, because this B side is just one big alley. No houses,
Yeah, indeed.
nothing.
Well, I mean that's the thing. If it's you can go slow towards that B site, but I mean obviously you can get rotated behind. There's such a lot of space behind that B site, and you can just get up into that B road, and there's nowhere you can go. So they've got to be. Guys, if you're having a bit of lag on stream, do remember to turn the quality down if that might help. Obviously, we don't like broadcasting to you in low quality, but if it's experiencing lag, do let us know if it is still lagging, because we'll do our best to sort it out for you. And, yeah, we're just about to go live, waiting on Pan Kvasnica. I'm just going to call him Pan.
Yeah, I agree on that one.
It's going to give me a stroke trying to pronounce that.
And guys, one more thing. If you like that we shoutcast and stream this much, please click on the follow button left up in the corner. So thank you already for that, and I hope you have a great match and have some fun.
We will do when this Pan guy decides to ready up. It's taking his time.
Yeah. What do we
Not
see?
sure he knows how valuable my time is.
Well,
So
at
they
the
run into
moment
some
we
quick last
don't-
minute tactics.
Oh, they ripped. You can go ahead, you can begin this spoilers.
Okay. This first round I'm going to spec Gino on the Slovakian side. Looks like he's going to be playing with that MP44 by the looks of it. Both teams using a shotgun at the moment, both teams using a sniper, so there are going to be really all-round players on each team. Gino's going to toss out that nade over the mid-wall. It looks like Slovakia are going to go for 3 players on this A site, with one pushed right up into the middle there towards that kitchen. Gino's just going to hold the bottom of this My team call it White House. I'm going to keep calling it White House. And he's just going to hold that on the as he does spot the player moving through the rubble on the other side. He's not going to see anything though. 30 seconds gone in this round already. Netherlands taking it nice and slow here. And isn't any early picks. That's what you were talking about. I think I've just got to keep this. Numbers. Looks like they're going to go for the fake plant. The smoke is out on that A site. They are covered. 2 players from the Slovakians right back in the spawn. They can't actually see what's going on here. Nized is going to drop Lance, so that's going to be the shotgun down for Team Netherlands here. Looks like Gino's just going to get missed a few shots. Does see that red dot up there in the broken house there. Slovakia being pretty disciplined here, just holding their spots. That's exactly what you're going to do. You just got to get into these spots and hold them, and there's not a lot the Allies can do about it. It looks like Netherlands are just taking it a little bit slow. There are 3 of them on this A site though, but the smoke is gone. Looks like Nized is going to take down Matt. Jay Snell is actually missing the shot, and then misses another shot. Nized is actually going to keep peeking. I'm sure that's the smartest thing to do. What is this map, or Supreme to his friends, is pushed all the way up towards this B site. Mocker is going to drop Aiden, and Snell is going to go down to Nized. He is going to drop Snar though as he pushes in through this kitchen. Going to pick up that gun. He does hear a player over to his right though. He's just taking it slow, working on a 1v4 clutch here. He does have the first kill. So he's going to tag up the sniper, push right back into that spawn. He does still have his nade, as well as the Thompson that he's picked up. He's going to drop Gino. He's got 20 seconds left and he's going to get dropped by Mocker. Nice play from Nized there. He just picked them off as they went for that plant. And Mocker helping him out, cleaning up with the frags after him. And not a lot Netherlands could do there. They had to speed it up a little bit. They managed to keep the numbers early in the round and then just didn't really do a lot with it.
Agree on that. So let's follow over to Lens that has the shotgun for Team Netherlands. Let's see if he's gonna do a fast push. But again, Team Netherlands is just taking it very slow, not rushing, just trying to get some kills. At the moment, they're pushing a bit in now for the A-bomb. While one player of them is just keeping them back. But Gino begins on a nice headshot on Matje. And they're just waiting now. Nades are going out, smoke are going out. I think it's gonna be time to get a push in. But if you ask me, Warlord, it's already taking so long that Team Slovakia is sitting on positions and gonna be able to stop the plants, I guess.
Nized is going to tag up the plant there. Lance is going to drop Gina. That is going to open up that White House for them. If you want to carry on, Debbie.
Oh yeah, he's just pre-firing through the smoke, but Moker gets a kill on Aiden. And Lance gets the second of this round. Kills are flying everywhere. Snails get dropped as well. It's now 2 versus 3 in favor of Team Slovakia, and Lance get dropped. Now it's all again up to this one player of the Team Netherlands that was sitting on the B side every round and gets dropped by the shotgun of Team Slovakia. What I told you, Warlord, was that from the beginning, if they take it slow, Team Netherlands and Slovakia can get on the spots, it's gonna be harsh for them, and that's exactly what's happening now.
Indeed, they've got to get that fast smoke down. I think maybe try and get players into that White House, because I think it looks like Netherlands are actually going for this fast B push here. All 5 players pushed around onto this B street. Lance is going to wait here. I'm just spectating Lance at the moment. So they're going to toss out nades behind that wall. Not sure the Slovakian players are aware of it. They are now. Lance is going to tag up that shotgun. He's going to toss out the smoke there. Thing is, they've got to be careful of nades here. Nades are going to come flying over from this Slovakian team. Looks like they all have rotated except for Nized. He's still on that A site. It's going to be a 5v4 for the Netherlands if they use their numbers advantage. Lance is going to drop Pan there. Scar is going to get chagged up from that B street. Aiden is going to drop Gina though, and Aiden is going to drop Scar as well. And it's 2v5 now for Team Slovakia. This B rush has worked pretty well, but it is the 2 top fraggers alive at the moment for Team Slovakia, so this is doable. Looks like Match is going to go pretty aggressive there, not do a lot. Like Nized is going to drop Match and Mocker is going to drop Lance. Netherlands just playing it pretty safe though, just covering each other, sitting down on this bomb site. Snell is right back in the spawn. I'm not sure that's the smartest thing because you can't actually see the bomb with the sniper from the spawn, but Supreme is going to clean up with those 2 kills. And that's going to be 2-1 to Team Slovakia there. Netherlands putting up a pretty quick round there, Davey.
Yeah, that's what we want to see. We want to see those rushes, those pushes. But at the moment there's one player going absolutely wild for Team Slovakia, that's Nized, so let's follow him this round. He's playing super defensive on this church at back of A every round, just picking them one by one. He spots one player on the street of Team Netherlands. Oh, what a headshot! Oh my god, I didn't even saw the head anymore. Very good shot of him on Matje. It's now instant 5 vs 3 in favor of Slovakia. And if you check it again, There are already 30 seconds left. 2 players of Team Netherlands died. Players of Team Slovakia gonna be on spots now. It's gonna be very hard for Team Netherlands to get this round off. So let's switch over to Aiden that drops the shotgun player of Team Slovakia that needs to hold this B side. So let's switch over to him because I think Netherlands is gonna switch over to this B side. Aiden just covering this middle garden to check if a player of Team Slovakia comes through the A side and tries to push the Netherlands. At the moment the Netherlands is just playing very disciplined. Snail sees one but gets tagged up. Doesn't get the headshot. Aiden spots now one as well. And bullets are flying around. Netherlands has 45 seconds left. But Mocha gets the headshot on Snail and that's the scope down for Team Netherlands. Aiden replies on him. But Aiden gets dropped by the scope. It's now 3 versus 1. Oh my god. But Supreme gets the first kill. Can he clutch this round? He has 25 seconds left now. He hears one player in the back, but he misses him. I think that Supreme thought he would have stand on the ground and hoped for a lucky headshot or something. But instead of it, he was standing on the stones. And again, Wallet, if you ask me, too slow player to Team Netherlands.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what Supreme was doing there. I mean, his team were pushed right up to the B site, and he just he ran away, sort of sacrificed them, trying to get the sort of backstab frags, but it didn't really work out for him. I'm going to spectate Aiden this round as he actually did pretty well to clean out that B site. He's managed to kill Scar. Actually, let's switch over to Scar. He's sitting in that kitchen with that shotgun. Mike is going to go out the defensive smoke from him. He's got Gino there for backup. Match's going to drop Mocha with the nade. Got to be careful now, Slovakia. If these nades coming over the top of that wall, they know that the Netherlands players are there. Scar is just going to try and peek out. He's going to get... Missed a couple of shots on him there. Why is he dropping back, trying to avoid the nades? The nades are just going to explode there in front of him. Pretty well played from him there. Like Pan is going to drop Aiden. And Scar is going to drop Lance with a nice little jump shot over the little table there. We're going to hear that other player pushing around that smoke. That is going to be Snail and Supreme, who are pushed right up there. And again, they're doing this sort of 2-1 split where Macho's pushed up towards this A site, trying to get the revenge frags as the Slovakian players rotate. And Nized is having none of those, sitting up there in that back A house, just watching the stairs. That's very, very defensive play from him, and it's showing because he's 8-1 right now. Scar is actually pushed right up, and Slovakia have managed to get a player across there. You just see him poking up behind that wall. It's going to be very difficult for them to get in there. Nized is going to drop Macho, and it's all going to be 2-on-4 situation out. Like the Netherlands players have pushed up pretty far. They are going to go Nized. They could go for this fast plant here. Slovakian players are nowhere to be seen. They're all sort of pushed around this middle site. He's just going to push into this white house, dropped by Supreme. Pan has pushed actually around them because this Tom. He might get the drop on Snail. He's going to get the kill. A little bit slow play from there, Snail. I think he should have run away, but Supreme has pushed around the back. He knows where the bomb is. Taking it slowly. He's going to drop Pan, and it's a one-on-one situation. Scar does have that shotgun though, so Supreme's got to be careful here. Scar just taking it slowly. Oh, he's taking the bait. He's running away. Not sure if Supreme has to pick up here. I mean, if Scar has the pickup. But he does know where he is. Oh, and he's going to get the little shot in the face there on Supreme. A little bit unlucky there, I thought. Not quite sure what Snail was doing. I mean, he got the plant down for the team and then just sort of decided to run off in the middle of nowhere and then a shot in the back. But
if you ask me, Nized dropped Matje while he was on A. Nized just jumped out of the A house and Matje missed 7 and 1 bullets and hit him up with 1. So that could have been a critical kill for the Team Netherlands to get the round. But I think it's gonna be a fast A push, so let's switch over to Team Netherlands Lens. Match get instant drop by Nized, the fast smoke gets out. Lens spots one player, but Snail drops him instantly. Snop dropped the scope because they're going full for the rush. And is Scar gonna get a double kill? He's pushing in, and Team Netherlands is just retreating again. They just totally blocked the push of Team Netherlands. Slovakia did this very well. Got the begin frags, and now Team Netherlands is 1 kill behind. It's 3 kills, 3 people alive for Team Netherlands and 4 people alive for Team Slovakia. And they get their spots again, so they should just camp it out now. Team Netherlands, I think, is still just waiting at this A side hoping for someone to peek and get the kill. So there's nothing going on at the moment.
Well, I mean, I think it's a little bit unprepared there, a little bit undisciplined from Netherlands. I mean, now did an excellent little rush. Running there, opened up that A site completely, and the shotgun Scar, he's been sitting at B the entire game in that kitchen house, was allowed to just run across the middle house, which of course can be covered by Netherlands from that window of the broken house, and he was just allowed to run through and shoot Snell in the back, which I honestly don't think was very good.
I agree with you on that, because they know that the shotgun is there. But I actually see that Aiden got the scope for Team Netherlands, but Scar drops Supreme, and Lens replies on Scar. It's now a 2 vs 2, but there are only 15 seconds left. Team Netherlands need to push to get this bomb off, but is it gonna be too late? No, Lens gonna plant now and he's gonna get dropped. Not enough time.
I've got to give that round to Pan there. He went very aggressive. He knew there wasn't a lot of time left, and he just sort of cut them out as they tried to plant the bomb there. Excellent play from him. Let's spectate him again this round, because he's been pretty quiet for the most of the first few rounds, but he's actually went pretty huge in that last round. Let's spectate him. I'm not quite sure what he's been doing. I think he's just been covering the middle. They are going to get that fast push down and towards that A. They're just getting into those spots. Very smartly, just waiting for nades there. Waiting for the push. They're not quite sure what to do, but Snell is going to get caught out in this middle. He's going to get dropped by Mocha. But Supreme and Aiden are going to get the number advantage back for them. Gino is going to spot that player moving through that middle. He's not going to hit any shots though. Speaking for Aiden's going to get dropped by Mocha. And Slovakia's players sort of all based around this spawn at the moment. They've got to be careful. Matcha gets tagged up through that smoke. Looks like Supreme's going to go for the plant. He's going to get tagged up though. He's going to go for the real plant. Mocha going very, very aggressive. They're making the frag. Going to get dropped by Matcha though. Probably not the wisest thing to do, but he did manage to stop that plant. Lance and Matcha down. Matcha going to go for that fake. Gino is actually pushing around behind there, so Lance won't actually see him. Pushing down towards that plant. He's not going to see the planter though. He is, and he's going to get the kill. Probably going to get dropped by Lance. Oh no, Gino's going to get the double headshot. Well, not the smartest thing to do though. I mean, Lance had a lot of space to cover, but probably a little bit lacking the communication there. I mean,
yeah, I think that as well, because I think he may thought his back would have been covered, but that wasn't at all.
Well, I mean, Slovakia, they're sort of, when they know where the Netherlands players are, they're all rotating as one and just getting right on top of them. But
playing so good. We didn't hear too much of the players, but they're getting really good headshots, playing phenomenal. So let's follow over to their top fragger. It's called Nizet. Let's see what he can do for his team. He still has the scope and was playing at the back, but is moving in at the A side. And look again, Gino with the headshot, a snail so fast again. But Aiden drops Nizet. Let's switch over to Netherlands Lens that is sitting in this house and got this A side pretty good covered. Yep, and I thought that was going to happen. Drops Gino because he was so fast here. Team Slovakia didn't thought he would have been there already. The fake is going off for Team Netherlands. Just waiting and trying to get the kill. Team Netherlands needs some rounds now, but 2 fast kills for Team Slovakia. That's gonna take the kill death again to 2 vs 2. That were some important kills for Team Slovakia. Team Netherlands need these rounds because they're 6-1 behind. And I think they don't want to go into the exercise with a huge disadvantage of rounds. Let's switch over to Aiden that is rotating to this A side. Sorry, my bad, B side. Sorry guys. With the scope and just trying to get a kill. He knows his player slash friend Lens has this mid side covered. And he's gonna get shot at. Lens knows now exactly where he is. Is Lens gonna pick the player? No, he's just waiting and waiting for the middle. Oh my god, what is Aiden doing?
Looks like Lance has got to get out there and make this kill. I mean, it's kind of got to be done, and there he goes.
Is he gonna get another one? There is another player of Team Slovakia there. He doesn't hear me. No, he hears him. He takes him up again. Very unlucky. But Aiden gets the kill. If you ask me, Warlord, Lance makes so much shotgun frag from such a close distance that I think he's not that happy at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, Lance was definitely the playmaker in that round. He got in, he got the early frags. It was Lance and Aiden all the way, actually. not a lot of else coming out. I mean, the Netherlands looked up to be a three-man team at the moment. Matche and Snell really not pulling their weight in the flag. Lance is going to get the opening frag there onto Gino, and Supreme going to follow up the Scar. That's going to be the shotgun down, and that close range power. Pan has actually pushed him back into that A site though, and then Nized is on A as well. So it's going to be a 2v1 split right now. Mocker is kind of pushed down into that middle. He's going to miss the players as they move around. It looks as if 4 players from Netherlands have pushed onto this A site, but all of them have managed to miss Pan, who's actually pushed in towards this bomb. He's going to kill the planter. It's going to be Matche down. He's really not going to be happy about that. And Lance is just sitting out here. Doesn't get shot by Snail, but Snail has managed to pick up Pan. And he's going to get dropped by Nized. Lance, I think he does have the pickup. He could get the kill onto Nized here. Aiden is just watching those boxes. He said he's going to pick up Aiden. I have to say, Lance being pretty afraid right now. Mocker is pushed right back into that spawn though. Supreme does know where he is, but he's got to be careful in his head because he's actually covering his teammate. He's going to be smart and push it right the way back. Know where the players are. Like he's just going to wait for a little bit of cover for Supreme before he goes for this plant. Mocker is still hiding right back in that spawn, not pushing anywhere. I would expect this to go for the peak, and he is going to get dropped by Supreme. That's lovely little communication there from Netherlands. And it's all on Mocker. He's actually pushed around behind that A site. He's coming in onto the bomb now. Lance and Supreme are just going to pick up the last frag. And that was an extremely well worked round from Netherlands there, Davey.
They had the round, I guess, and then they just gave it totally away, just going in one by one and get killed by the scope. I think their communication is not too good at the moment, because when we're looking, we see 2 players there, 1 player there, not going in as a team. Indeed. So I hope they can do this better. So let's follow over for Matche. He didn't pull, never mind, he's already dead by the scope. Oh my god. So let's follow over then to Snail. We know he's a very good player, and you know it as well, Warlord, but he didn't pull anything off. It may be the map choice that Clanbase put it, but he spots 1 player and just misses the shots. That's what I mean. That should be kills for a player of his quality, you know. And again, Mocker gets a kill, lands, and it's now 3 versus 5 in favor of Slovakia, but Aiden gets a kill on Pan. That's a kill that the Netherlands needed. Can they pull this round back? Snail is just hitting the scope all the time, but Aiden with the second kill of the round, he's going good and going huge for his team. He's pushing through the back. Let's follow over to him. He's got to go in some action soon. Just watching if the scope is somewhere there.
Scar, the shotgun team Slovakia, has actually rotated as well. He's pushed on towards this A site. There are all 3 players from Team Slovakia on this A site. Nized is actually covering the B site with that sniper, but like I say, there is no smoke now from Netherlands. They are trying to push down towards this B site there. They know that Nized covers it. Aiden is going to have to peek out and try and get this shot, because they can't plant the bomb with that sniper watching it like that.
If I may ask, Warlord,
and Nized is going to get an awesome shot onto Supreme.
But I will switch over to Snail. Snail's in a great position if you check that.
Yeah,
the only thing what needs to happen is that, and they both get the kill.
He's faked it.
Oh my god, but he needs to plant. What is he doing? Oh, he will get it easily. It's now a 1 versus 1. Gino versus Aiden. Oh, and he gets dropped by Gino. I don't know what Aiden did there. He should have just went instant for the plant, and then his body should have never peaked, and it would have been a 2 versus 1. Now Gino's going huge for his team at the moment that takes this round.
Indeed.
7-3 in front of Team Slovakia. If you ask me, Warlord, the Team Netherlands are not playing with their fullest brain at the moment.
I think they're just not used to this map. What you got to put it down for. There's a lack of communication. You can see it between the players. They're not talking to each other as much as they normally would on, say, Jane or Burgundy. I mean, it's got to be this map choice that's messing them up. Looks like they have switched the sniper out again. Aiden's dropped it. Probably a little bit of rage going out. Supremo's actually picked that up. Looks like Scar is going to drop Matche with that nade. On towards that middle house. Lance still with the shotgun. Let's switch over to him. He's been pretty consistent so far this game. Just going to try and pick up that weapon. He's actually going to drop his shotgun. Pick it back up. It looks like the Netherlands players are going to go for this 3-man push in towards A now with just Aiden holding that B long. Actually, I'll tell a lie. Who is that? It's Lance and Aiden are actually pushing towards this B site. Looks like Supreme is going to kill Nized with that sniper. That's going to be the top fragger down for Team Slovakia, but Mocker is going to drop Supreme in return. Looks like Team Netherlands are going for the split, and Snell is going to drop Gino. That's going to open this site up. I don't think these Slovakian players really know what to do right now. I mean, Netherlands are in on both of the sites. Snell's got to be careful not to get dropped by the shotgun right now, because he is pushed in right behind him. Scar's going to get pushed up. Snell is going to miss him and probably do the smart thing and just run away. He's going to get dropped. And Netherlands are going to try and go for this plant. Mocker is going to drop Lance, and Scar is going to drop Aiden. And that's going to be 8-3. Davey, I think that's a pretty sizable lead for Slovakia, and they're definitely going to be happy about this.
I know that for sure, and I think Team Netherlands should just have a check now in the half side what they should gonna do better, because they just have a huge lack of communication. They need to move like a team and not as individuals.
Indeed.
But let's switch over to Lens. That's going this fast A push, goes the smoke out and hits again and gets dropped by a headshot by Gino. But Snell with an absolutely nice double kill on Aiden on 10. Now Team Netherlands need this round and they know that, but Mocha gets a kill on Matje. It's now 3 and Mocha with double kill. Oh my god, it's now 2 versus 2. This guy is going so huge for his team at the moment. And Scar drops Snail. I don't know what, it's not Snail's day, man, Warlord. I don't know what's happening with him. His aim is not there whether he needs to, and he just gets drops every round. Let's switch over to Supreme. He needs to get this round for Team Netherlands, because I think 8-4 you can look forward to something, but 9-3 is gonna be harsh, man.
Indeed. I mean, Slovakia right now, they're just pushing so hard. I mean, Netherlands just don't know where they're going to come from, and they don't know the spots to peak. And it's going to be a one-on-one now. Supreme does have plenty of time to work with here. Guy's got to be careful to push around, because he could get spotted by Supreme, or he's just going to get the lucky time in there. Supreme is not actually going to know that Scar has rotated. He's going to be pushing through this kitchen. Supreme is not actually watching. Oh, but Scar is going to miss the shot. And it's probably going to go push up, try and get that fast range. With that, and Supreme is going to get the shot. And that is a very well played 1-on-2 clutch there by Supreme.
It is. But what, if you look at the moment, for Team Netherlands, you have Supreme and Aiden playing good for the Team Netherlands. But if you look then, you look to Lens, Snail and Matje, they're not doing too much. And they're just rushing in and dying one by one. They need to work like a team now, but yeah, now they have the access side, they're gonna camp. That is what I think. They should camp now and do the same as what Slovakia did. But if Slovakia saw this and they knew that they were going to the spots every to the good spots every time, and we're having to having the time for that, I think they know, like, okay, we need to rush these players, don't let them hold this A side. That's
Indeed.
what I think.
Well, I mean, this Slovakian team, they're looking very organised at the moment. And Netherlands, they need to sort of stop the rot right now. Maybe get 3 or 4 rounds on the board. Try and draw it level, possibly. I mean, I'd have to say, again, from inexperience, sorry, I don't know how this Slovakian team are going to play this one. And yeah, I would have to say, Netherlands so far can look forward to a very organised and cohesive attack here from these Slovakian players. So there's going to be a bit of delay there from Gino and Pan. But yeah, I mean, I think Supreme has been the telling factor in this game so far. He's been making the kills. Him and Aiden actually as well, sorry. I mean, Lance 7-11 with a shotgun. I mean, it's very difficult to play well with the shotgun when you've got 2 of your team.
Hey, you know what it is?
Scores like that.
You can't blame it on Fiacor not being here, because Supreme is playing Supreme.
Oh, that is cheesy. Even I feel dirty after that one. Okay, let's switch over to Mocha. He's actually doing very well for the Slovakian team. Looks like they're going to go for this fast A push here. Grease gun coming out from him right now. Like Aiden is going to spot the sniper. He's going to spot two actually. We've been through that rubble. He's going to be watching that lamp and the smoke is going to go out. He's not going to see a lot. Lance is actually in the bottom of that A house. Watching that door. Actually has gone pretty aggressive here on this B site with just the rifle. But relying on him to cover this. The plant is going to go out. It's going to be the fake plant. I think that's going to be the real plant. The plant is going to go down, but he's going to get dropped. Like Snail. It's going to be a 3-on-4 situation now in favour of the Netherlands. They do have the bomb down there, so it's going to be very difficult for them to get this one. It looks like Supreme is going to drop Mocha. It's like Niddle is going to miss the shot though and going to get tagged up as he goes to try and kill this diffuser, but it is going to be the fake plant. Fake diffuse even. 2 players left to find him for this Netherlands team. They are just going to bum rush this site with all 4 of them. Looks like Gino is just going to push back. He is going to drop Snail. And Magic is going to push in towards here. They need to start killing some of these players. It's like Gino is going to drop a Supreme. And he's going to get tagged up. He's going to drop both of them. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What is going on there?
What is Team Netherlands doing, man? They're just... Oh my god, man. They're just going in one by one. They could have easily got this round. But yeah, very well played of Team Slovakia. I really like the fast push. So let's see if they're gonna do that again. Let's switch over to Pen. That's played a very good German side. After that, we didn't see too much anymore. Gino begins with a nade on Aiden, and that's a fast kill for Team Slovakia. And the smoke is out again. Are they gonna go for this fast plant, or are they gonna play a bit more slow? They're just waiting a bit now. Pen is moving in, but gets spotted by Supreme and gets killed. Let's switch over to Supreme. They're sitting here in this middle garden, watching if someone comes out, and just the kills round. It's now a 3 vs 3. But Gino drops Mache, and just 2 vs 3 again. And the bomb goes down, but it's a fake. Scar spots one at the A side behind, but Snail gets dropped. It's now a 2 vs 1. Supreme tries to rush over to the side and now is going slow. He knows that he needs to pull this round off for Team Netherlands. No pressure, Supreme, but it would be very useful for your team. Because 10-4 is gonna be harsh. Netherlands are not playing good, so they need one player now to stand up for the team. But the bomb is planted, it's 2 players left. You know where one player is and gonna try to get a peek on him. But how I like to see it, that's how Team Slovakia plays at the moment. Just waiting very patiently, but Supreme gets the first kill. He hears the second, he knows he's in the house. And he doesn't have too much time left, he needs to rush now. Supreme, what are you doing, man? You don't have time for this. Yeah.
It's going to be very difficult. I'm going to have to give this round a Scar now unless he does something very stupid.
No, it is Scar's round, and he even gets the kill. I don't know, it looks to me that Team Netherlands didn't even practice this map or something.
I don't think it's that. I think it's... Yeah, well, yeah, it is that. But I think it's also the individual player right now. I mean, Matjay, he got in behind the Slovakian players there. He had the rifle. I mean, he was trying to go for the aggressive push on players that are attacking the side with things like grease guns and Garens. He went for the rifle. He killed one, and just got absolutely pasted by Gino. As I was watching that back then, it looks like they're going to do the same thing here. This A attack here. Slovakia. Lance is pushed in towards that middle side. He's got to be careful there because there's not a lot covering him behind. Macho's actually gone aggressive again. Trying to push him behind there. It's like all 5 players from Team Slovakia here have actually pushed over to this side. Gino is around the back though. Been careful for that push from Mathieu. Like Scar is going to drop Supreme, but Lance is going to drop Scar in return. They do know that Lance is in there. But Snail is covering that side though. He's going to get pretty harshly tagged up though. Slovakia not got a lot of time left on this smoke. David, looks like Moko is going to go out that fake plant. They're trying to bait the peak here from Lance. And he's going to get dropped by New Z. Gino is going to drop Mathieu. And Pan is going to drop Aiden. It's going to be very quickly a 1-on-3 now for Team Slovakia. Snail is going to jump and get up by Gino. Very, very well played from Team Slovakia there, I have to say. They're just baiting the peak of these Netherlands players and just dropping them as they come out.
I agree on that. I never say that it's over, but by the look how Team Netherlands play, I don't think they're gonna pull this back, man. So let's follow over to yeah, let's follow over to Supreme. That's playing very well this match for the Team Netherlands. Is currently top fragging off the server with 20 kills. Gets the nade kill, but get instantly dropped by the scope of Team Slovakia. So let's switch over to Snail. He has an unlucky match so far. He's just sitting at this A side. Team Netherlands know that they're pushing always A side. So much gets dropped, but Aiden going wild for his team. That's what Team Netherlands need at the moment. It's 3 versus 2. But Aiden gets dropped.
Oh my god.
And Pan gets a double kill on Team Netherlands. What is going on here, man? They're getting crushed. It's 12-4 in favor of Team Slovakia. Team Netherlands are just getting crushed. And for you, I think it's gonna be the last round if they play like this. So it's for you, Warlord.
Okay, let's spectate Nized. He's again playing very consistently with that scope, spectating the back. Lance is going to drop Moth, but then going to get dropped by Gino again. It's very, very efficient player covering coming out from Team Slovakia here. The Netherlands players can't seem to get a frag just without getting killed. And Aiden's going to drop Nized with that nade though. Hannah's going to go up for that. That is going to be the real plant. He's going to get dropped by Snail though. And Team Netherlands with real chance in this round, provided they just stop the Slovakian players from planting. Like, Snail is going to be careful. Scar is going to decide to shoot a cabinet for no reason. And there is going to be no smoke left for the Slovakian team. It's going to be very, very difficult for them to get this plant done. They don't have Nized alive to make those picks. And Match is going to push behind, tag the hell out of Gino and eventually go down. He's going to take the hell out of Scar as well in that window, and it's going to be a 4-on-1 situation now. Let's switch over to Scar. He is in a pretty favourable position with that shotgun. They can't really push him without dying. Lance is dead as well, so there is no shotgun alive for Team Netherlands here. But they are going to do a very smart thing and just hold their spots, and Snell is going to pick up the frags. And yeah, I mean, Netherlands, they're probably getting those nade kills in. And it's going to be a 12-5 score now in favour of Team Slovakia.
They just had their spots this round, and they just camped it out, so that's very well played. Disciplined playstyle. I want to follow it over with Team Netherlands Lens, because he was a bit whining about having so much stacks, and I agree on that. He gets dropped by Gino, that's just rushing in the house. It's now a 4 versus 4, 2 fast kills. Let's follow over to Mache. I think he's gonna go for the back push. So we're gonna see anytime soon some action on him. Aiden gets a kill on Pan, but Mocha replies onto a nice headshot on Snail. And Aiden replies again on that with a pistol. It's now 3 versus 2 in favor of Team Netherlands. They should just get their spots now and just win it out. Team Netherlands Mache is in a very good position, just can camp and can get the kill of the planter. He hears the plant, he needs to get the kill, and he does get the kill. It's now 3 versus 1. Gino left for Team Slovakia, let's follow him. He has all the time, he has this grease gun. Here's one, shoots one, but doesn't get the kill, and he gets dropped by Mache. Very well played this round by Mache, Warlord. Just pushed through the back, had a good spot. But yeah, Team Netherlands going a level up, but I think it's a bit late.
Indeed, indeed. I mean, Mache, he's been making that aggressive push all game. He's been making those frags, and he's just been making Slovakia think twice about attacking his site. But it looks like Slovakia are going to take it pretty slow now again. Like, they're going to go for the same A push again. B not attacked once by the Slovakian team. Lance is going to drop Gino, and Aiden is going to drop Pan. And could we be seeing a comeback here from this Netherlands team? Moka's going to pick up that Garen that's just lying there on the floor. Lance is going to go aggressive and take out Moka straight in the face but get dropped by Scar. Aiden is going to miss a ton of shots. But yeah, he's going to drop, or he's going to tag up, I believe that's Scar as he runs behind. Try and cover that back. Man, you just got to be careful though, because Scar does have the shotgun. Probably gone up from the call, the shotgun's still alive. He's probably just going to run away now, there we go. He finds out it's the shotgun. Going to poop his pants, and Aiden's going to drop Nized, and Matty is going to drop Scar. And I have to say, looking pretty solid there from Netherlands. Lance there has to be commended, because he just completely sliced open that attack with those 2 early kills. It looks like Slovakia are going to go for this B push here, trying with All I need is the one round to finish out this game. They're going to go for this fast B push. Probably going to get called by the Netherlands here. Netherlands with 2 players, which he's not even noticing it. He's just going to... He's going to drop one though. He's going to drop Moko. He's going to get dropped by his head though. Phenomen is going to get tagged. Lance is going to smash him in the face though with that shotgun. Just going to drop back a little. Aiden is going to drop Gene, and it's going to be a 2-on-4 situation now. In favour of Team Netherlands. Scar does have that shotgun. He's going to go in towards that site. He's going to go for what I believe to be the real plant. He is going to get it, unbelievably. He's going to run away. Now, and Lance going to push in towards this smoke. Going to do that pretty offensive smoke there, trying to take Scar away from where he is. He's going to run in towards that as well. Probably not the smartest thing to do. Lance is just going to sit there and wait for the peek for him. They know where he is, and his head is going to push around behind that. He's going to get tagged up from behind. And he's going to equally tag up the player that's in. He's going to drop Aiden. But it is a 3-on-1. Like I said earlier in the game, you can't actually see that bomb from right back in the spawn. And there we go, they're going to get this defused there. And a pretty smart adaptation there from the Netherlands players. They knew that something was going to come up eventually, that the Slovakian players were going to go B. And I'm going to expect the Slovakian players now. See what they can adapt in this round. They're going to go for this B again. And a bit of mind games here with the Netherlands team. Matt J is going to be alone as well on this B site. Got to be careful, and he's going to call out that smoke pretty early. I would expect to see the Netherlands players turn around, starting to adapt towards this B site. He's going to toss out that nade over the roof. Not going to hit anyone. Phenomen is going to drop Supreme as well. And 4 players from the Slovakian team are going to push up towards this long B site. Just Gino holding them. Then is going to drop Phenomen with a nice shot to the face. Moko is going to drop Matt here though. Now I'm just going to toss out that set nade towards the site. Not going to get anyone. Going to spot Aiden as he just gets blown up. Lance is going to drop in his head though. It'll be a 3-on-2. Lance needs to get this frag. Switch over to him. Snail is going to drop Moko. And if Lance can be patient, he does get the excellent little movement onto Scar there. And it's all going to be on Gino, who's actually pushed on into this middle graveyard. He's coming up behind him. And Lance is going to get the kill.
Oh my god.
And could we be seeing a comeback here, Davey?
If this is gonna be a comeback and get the last rounds, that's gonna be my what the fuck moment of the day, to be honest.
What the fuck moment of my life, more like.
Yeah.
They look absolutely clueless in this first half, this Netherlands team, but they're bringing it back right now. They've got 3 rounds in a row. Carry on, David.
Let's switch over to Aiden. That's playing phenomenal at the moment for his team. Really getting the kills. Need to... Yeah, there he is. He's just pushing in this A side again. 4 people of Team Netherlands pushing in this A side, but they hear the B smoke. That's not gonna be nice to hear. But Supreme gets an instant kill on Gino, and it's 5 versus 4 already. Can Team Netherlands pull this round off as well? Let's switch over to Scar, the shotgun for Team Slovakia, because this is gonna be a B push again. But Team Slovakia got the kill on Lens. That's the shotgun down for Team Netherlands. That got to be an important kill. It's 4 versus 4 now. And much drops. Is this gonna be the last round or not? But Sunil instant get the kill on the planter. So it's gonna be a 3 versus 3. But as we see, Team Slovakia has good positions, but Sunil, very aggressive, gets the kill. Can he get the double kill? Team Slovakia, Nizet is tagged up hardly. Let's switch over to him with the scope. Sorry, Rauben, to interrupt you, but let's go over to Scar, because he's in the middle of the fight, in this middle of the map. He needs to cover his teammate, and is just running to this B side again. They are just pretty stuck here at this B side and don't know what to do. There is no smoke. Oh, and Aiden gets the kill. No, he doesn't get the double kill. It's now 2 versus 1. Can Nizet go huge for his team and pull this win in? If Team Netherlands win this round, they are only 2 rounds away from overtime. But Nizet spots one, but I spotted him, but he didn't. He has 15 seconds left, rushing over to this A side, but there is Supreme waiting for him to plant. Supreme got to move in, but is he gonna let the plant go up? And this is a round for Team Netherlands for sure. Oh my god, Warlord, what are we gonna see, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know, I gave up long ago, trying to predict this game. I've got to give that round to Snail, though. He absolutely shut down that B bomb. They could not get in there for their life. He waited for them to go for that plant behind that smoke. He got the nade kill. He's waiting for that smoke to disappear, and he managed to kill the planter as well. That's 2 players down, just trying to get that plant down. Looks like Slovakia are going to go for this. What they're going for here. Looks like they're going to go for this fast A push again. Nized is going to drop Aiden. The smoke has failed from Slovakia there. I'm not quite sure what that's going for. Lance is actually pushed in towards this B site. He's got to be careful though, because Slovakian players can actually jump into that White House and kill him from the top windows. Scar is going to push out towards Supreme, who's holding that top of that house. He's got to watch the stairs though. Scar is going to be right up behind him any second now. So he's just sitting down there, making sure that Supreme can't get out. Slovakia taking it pretty slow. They're trying to get the peaks. Matcha is pushed up behind. Lance is going to drop Gino, but Scar is going to drop Supreme. Matcha in a very good position to backstab these Slovakian players as they go for this site. They're not going to get the B plant though. I didn't even see that coming. Phenomenon's planted B, and Mocker is going to drop that. He's going to tag up Lance as well. And Lance is going to get dropped by Scar, and it's all going to be on Snail. Going to tag up a player, and that Scar is going to out, and that is going to be the game. And yeah, well, I mean, you could say Netherlands didn't know this map very well, but they certainly showed the quality of their players there just by bringing those rounds back, David.
They surely did. Robin and Warlord, I got a admin talking to me if we wanna stream, and it's good for the viewers maybe to know if we wanna stream the match at 11 o'clock. Team Slovenia versus Portugal.
We could do that, providing the people are around to watch it. Yeah, I mean, you have to follow us. We're not going to stream it. We're going to go cry and sit in a corner. But so yeah, like I said, I mean.
Oh yeah, go on. Sorry.
I mean, those Slovakian players, they had the those tactics ready for that A site. You can see they hadn't prepared a lot for that B site, because when they went there, it was sort of clumsy and sort of not very ready. And once the Netherlands started adapting to that A tactic, they knew what they were doing, and they just sort of cut them in half when they were trying to go. Matcha going very aggressive around the back. I think he actually was top fragging for his team on that second half, him or Aiden. But they were doing very, very well.
I just know that Aiden and Supreme were both on like 25 kills and playing just the match of their life, I guess. But
Indeed.
Team Netherlands pulled it so good back, and then it's sad to see that they lose in the end like that. But yeah, I would have loved to see overtime. But I was talking with Lance, and he was like, yeah, I don't know what it was, Davey, because he had so much hit with his shotgun. I say, yeah, that's Call of Duty 2, man.
Third world players. No, I'm kidding. Okay, well, yeah, if you like the stream, be sure to follow us and check out the VODs from the other games. They're going to be uploaded shortly. There's lots of stuff there to check out on our YouTube channel below the page, and we'll be back shortly bringing you some more stuff. See you next time.